Allison, I need to show you something. Allison Shinaki, my feelings for you have grown more and more every single day, and there's just something that I really need to do.
Yeah, that's definitely not how that went. But don't worry, I'm gonna tell you how it happened right now. Before we leave, I've got to make some food because I'm absolutely starving. I decided to make one of my HelloFresh meals because they are so fast and easy to make, plus they're extremely fresh and delicious. Today I am chefing up some chicken sausage spaghetti bolognese. And before you think I'm a really good chef, I'm not. HelloFresh is literally just that easy to make. Not to mention you save time from going to the grocery store because it gets delivered directly to your front door, and they have over 40 chef-crafted recipes to select from weekly. No more stress of having to worry what's for dinner. It's all pre-portioned, so you don't have to worry about wasting any food. If you've been watching me make these good meals and you're like, dang, I wish I could try this for myself. Well, you can, and for a discount, I got y'all the hook up. If you go to HelloFresh.com and use code 50AllieShinaki at checkout, you will get 50% off plus free shipping. My favorite part of the day. Oh my gosh, this looks so good. Let's give it a try. They do not miss. If you go to HelloFresh.com and use code 50AllieShinaki at checkout, you will get 50% off plus free shipping. We out here in the car with my favorite person, Austin. Austin, how does it feel to be here with me today on this lovely Florida day?
Well, it feels great, Brett. I would like to thank my mom and this Band-Aid for making this video possible.
Yeah, guys, I cut my finger pretty bad last night. I don't want to talk about it. Today's video is gonna be a very exciting, awkward, I don't even know how to explain what you guys are gonna hear
I'm
today.
so excited to tell you.
Today, we are gonna be telling you guys our first kiss story. I never thought that we would be sharing this story.
First kiss story. What is that? We don't do that.
What do you mean?
We don't like kisses.
Oh yeah.
No.
It's disgusting.
No, it's,
And so, right now we are pulling up to Mickey D's because, of course, our first kiss story had something to do with McDonald's. It was actually on the night of our first date.
She actually reminded me of this yesterday, and I was like, did we actually on our first date?
Yeah.
We did.
He thought it was our second date, but nope, it was not. It was our very first date, and we were gonna put this together with our first date vlog we posted last week, but honestly, this is just so much that it just needed to be its own standalone vlog. So make sure you guys go and watch that first date vlog if you haven't, because very informational and very hysterical and kind of paints this whole picture of where we're at now.
Y'all are gonna love it. All right, guys, so we're pulling up to McDonald's just like we did on our very first date. And do you remember what we got?
McFlurries.
No, we didn't.
Yes, we did.
I thought we got a cone.
No, we got McFlurries.
All right,
But
guys,
their ice cream machine is broken.
Sorry?
Is y'all ice cream machine broken?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Bro, what are we gonna do? We don't have...
I'm going to the other McDonald's. Don't worry, darling. I'm gonna save the day.
We need our McFlurries to make this story real.
I'm gonna fix it.
I told you guys he fixes everything.
Round two. Hopefully their ice cream machines are not broken.
Hopefully their McDonald's works.
Does your McDonald's work?
Well, McDonald's okay, you're free today.
Yo, we wondered if you got that ice cream hookup.
Yeah, we have ice cream.
Yeah, the other place didn't have no ice cream, so we had to come to y'all.
Did you want a cone, sundae, or a McFlurry?
I'll take a caramel and a hot fudge sundae.
And a fry.
Anything else for today?
I'll take a large fry.
Because that's what we got.
Because that's what we got. Did you know that this is exactly what we ordered on our first date?
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Yes, we're remaking it.
We're remaking it.
Okay.
We're trying.
There you go. Yeah. We'll see you when we're at our spot.
And we are here, ladies and gentlemen. I remember taking Allie up to this little spot. Kind of has like a little view of Claremont.
We're like on this like hill by this random hospital. I want you guys to put yourself in my situation, okay? After knowing what you know about how I felt on the actual date, right? Now me and Austin go get McFlurries, and he asked me, he was like, okay, do you want to go straight home or do you want to get McFlurries and then go party?
Yeah, because I was trying to feel her out. I was like, does she want to leave this situation or does she want some more?
As you guys know from my last video, I was like so freaked out like in my head. Didn't know like what I was feeling, just knew that I was so uncomfortable, but I wanted to know like what was still there, and I didn't know if we were ever gonna talk again. Honestly, I was so uncomfortable. So I was just like, okay, let's just see this day through. Like I committed to this. I'm gonna give it a fair shot, give it all that I have. So I agreed to go get ice cream with Austin. We came up here. I had never had my first kiss.
Nope.
21 years old. I had like been saving my first kiss for someone like really special, and Austin knew this. He's known me my like whole life, right? Like
She just called me special.
I was saving my first kiss for someone special, and I remember coming up here and like the pressure was on, right? Because I'm like, oh my gosh, like you hear about this stuff in movies, and I was like, oh my gosh, like is he gonna try to kiss me? Like what is going on? Like I don't even want him to kiss me. I don't even know if I do or don't. Or I was just so stressed out. We gotta show them the spot.
Oh yeah, I'll show them the spot. All right, before we continue on with the story here,
you gotta see
this is where we're working with. Oh, this is it right here. Nice little edge of the parking lot, but then it has a view of that way over there. Like look at that. That's not bad.
Well, and at night, all of this is dark, so all of this is lit up, and you can see like Disney World, you can see the airport over there, you can see like all of the hotels and the Ferris wheel in Orlando. So we were kind of just like looking out at all of the lights and trying to like figure out where everything was.
We were trying to make conversation from the awkward tension. We were trying to be like,
because the pressure was on.
Wonder what's out there. I wonder what that building is.
What makes this even more uncomfortable is we were on a hill, right? So when you're sitting in the car, you can't see anything that's down here. Noah, K-Cup, Emmy, and Colby followed us literally our entire first date down to this moment. They parked their car at the bottom of this hill and then walked up to the car to spy on us, and we had no idea. So really quick, let's go talk to Noah and see what he has to say about his horrible behavior. Do you care to explain to the people why you thought it was okay to park at the bottom of the hill?
It was his idea.
That was
I was barefoot in pajamas.
It was his idea.
And Emmy too. It was his idea.
What do you mean it was my idea? What are we talking about?
We're talking about when we
When
went.
we stalked her.
On my first date?
Well, we didn't stalk you.
Yeah, we did.
We ended up at.
We
went
really
everywhere. What part of the date are we at?
we went to
Parked
the
your car and
eye.
walked up the hill?
Oh, that one.
See, that was wrong for two.
I wrecked my pants in that construction zone.
You went
Yeah,
too far with
yeah.
it.
Yeah,
this
no,
homie
did. I
creeped
wrecked
up
my
to like he could touch
She
the
was
car.
laying in the
Oh,
boulder.
how did you know that, Colby? You were
I was-
freaking with me, like next to me.
Not true.
Yes, you
Not
were,
true.
100%.
His headlights were in your face.
And no one talks about the fact that we went to the Orlando Eye and we're in the parking lot trying to look into the things to see if you guys were gonna kiss.
That is so wrong. Is that true?
Wait, did you guys see us from up there?
No.
Then it's not true.
That's not true.
Yeah, it's not true.
When did you start following us?
So you remember how
We
you
never
guys went?
followed you. You
Remember
followed us.
remember how you guys went to dinner?
Yes.
Yeah, we caught you as you were leaving dinner.
Yeah. We actually ate dinner at a spot that overlooked you guys the entire night. It was pretty nice. Like we just casually ate our
Stop
dinner.
giving away all of our secrets.
It's over.
I mean, it's not really over, is it? That'd be bad.
We've heard enough.
And now back to the story.
I would never do that. Honestly, I wouldn't want to see Noah kiss someone or go, I'm like good. I'm good. We must be interesting or something. Honestly though, to give Noah the benefit of the doubt, if I found out about a date that he was having with one of my best friends
You'd be curious.
that I did not even know about, like the way he found out that we were leaving, I would be following
You'd be
100%
very
on that
curious.
date. I can't even lie. I don't even blame him.
I would too.
All right, so then we were parking, not knowing Noah was at the bottom, minding our own business, right? It was getting kind of late, so I knew my dad was gonna call me any second. And me and Austin, like he was just talking like about random stuff.
Yeah.
Bro. What was going through your mind?
What was going through your mind first, and then I'll tell you what was going through my mind.
Okay, so I thought for sure you were gonna ask me for a kiss when we were on the Ferris wheel. But
Really?
you didn't. You ended up asking me for a kiss on the forehead.
Okay, I gotta put this down, because I can't talk and do this. Let's get it.
Okay.
So, if you guys remember back to the movie theater that we made at the house, Allie's a very slow mover, so I knew I didn't want to scare her off. I had a plan. The first move was ask her for a kiss on the hand.
Okay.
So we got a kiss on the hand. I was like, score, slow mover. We're going for it. Second time, I was like, can I have a kiss on the forehead? We're closer to the mouth. Maybe she's okay.
I was freaking out, right? Because like I said, there's so much pressure that you feel when you go on a first date. I just didn't even know what to expect.
And then after that, after I got a kiss on the forehead, I'm like, well, there's only one more step closer. It's the lips.
No. Not the lips.
Carry on.
My side was this. I was already like, okay, did this guy really just kiss me on the forehead and then bring me all the way here just to talk to me about the freaking Ferris wheel that we already passed earlier in the night, like way over there? And don't get me wrong, like I was having a good time, but in my head, I was freaking out because I had no idea what I felt. I was still freaked out by the whole situation. So in my head, my sister had just started talking to a guy for like the first time, like seriously. And I remember my Aunt Jody telling me that Ella was gonna have her first kiss before me, and that was not gonna slide with me. And I knew that if I could have my first kiss with anyone, that it was going to be with Austin, because Austin knew me, he respected me, he was comfortable with me. If I wasn't a good kisser, which was my worst fear, he was not gonna make fun of me, and he wasn't gonna go tell everyone. Like, he respected me too much for that, right?
Yeah, right?
You wouldn't tell anybody, right, if I was a bad kisser?
What do you mean?
No! Would you? I'm being so serious. That's so another level.
Hey, if I ever would tell somebody, it would only be like Dylan.
No! Oh no!
Yeah, it would only be like
Oh, why? I trusted you. Oh my gosh. Okay, so anyway, when we were here sitting, I was like, you know what? I've already committed. I just need to give it all that I got and get my answer. I don't even freaking know. I didn't know what I was doing. I didn't know what I was talking about, right? Doesn't matter how many times you practice with your pillow, bro. It's just different.
What? You practice with your pillow?
When you were young, like a kid?
No!
When you were a kid?
I didn't practice with my pillow.
Oh my gosh. Me and my friends practice with our pillows, with our hands, with our...
Yeah, no, the hand I can like...
with our posters of Corbin Blue, like...
Yo, I don't know if the practice paid off, I'm gonna be honest with you.
That's so rude!
I'm just kidding,
That's so rude. Anyways,
Alright,
guys.
I just wanted to put it out there. I knew that she's a very slow mover. Girl, you move, I love you so much, but you move like a snail. So I was like,
yeah,
okay.
I like to make sure that I'm sure of something before I do it.
If I move too fast, it's gonna spook her, and then she'd never want to do anything like this again. So I didn't even have any expectation for kissing you.
I know you didn't. I could tell.
I literally was like,
But
you
you
know,
did not.
I don't need it. I got a kiss on the forehead. I will wait another 2 weeks if I need to make it to the lips. And so I was like, all right, tonight's just not gonna have that. It's not gonna be in the cards. So I just made sure that I just kept that out of my mind and talk about everything else I possibly could.
Meanwhile, I'm in the passenger seat,
Sweating
facing
it.
him like this, right? Stressing
So,
to the max.
I was telling
Austin's
her,
got the
wait,
music
wait.
playing.
I was making sure that to give every signal of I'm not gonna kiss you. Did you realize that?
I realized that as soon as you started pulling out of the parking lot.
So I took off my seatbelt. I turned, leaned up against my side this way to make sure I was really far away. Because if I wanted to kiss you, I'd be all up in here, right?
Okay,
And
so
I was not.
Here's the deal too. I had figured that Austin was not gonna make the first move with me because he knows how I am and how special that is to me. I knew he probably didn't want to cross that boundary. I was like, okay, if I leave this place right now, we're just not gonna talk. So I need to decide right now if I'm gonna full send it so that I know if there's chemistry when we kiss and I know if there's anything there. Otherwise, this whole entire day, this whole entire weirdness, all of this huge season that we've had since we were young kids is worth nothing.
Yep.
Because I don't know if I can handle a second date without just knowing.
And so at the very end of the night, we were close to packing up, right? Her dad calls.
Oh my
And then
God.
he's like, Allie, where are you? You need to get home. And I was like, dang it. Yes, I didn't have any expectation for a kiss, but I'm like, I'm leaving it in there just as an option on the table. But then when he called, I'm like, all right, we gotta go home. I
had literally unbuckled my seatbelt and I was sitting like this.
Yep, I strap in, put my car in reverse, and then I stop because I noticed she didn't put her seatbelt on. And I'm like,
Did you really?
she wants me to kiss her.
Well, because I was stressed out because my dad called and I was like, crap, now it's ruined. My dad is watching my life 360. I can't go home. It was in my mind. I had made up that I was gonna be a big girl. I was gonna be a brave girl. Ella was not getting her first kiss before me, period. And so I did. I refused to put on my seatbelt. I was sitting there like this.
I was trying to figure out a way to make it feel natural for me to get close without just getting close like this. So I ended up giving her a hug.
Oh my gosh, I forgot that. That is so cringy.
I ended up giving her a hug. Like you hug like this, right? But then what I did was I didn't just back up. I made sure my cheek was next to hers like this. You got her like this, you know what I mean?
Ah, stop doing that!
I'm pretty sure your arm was over mine,
It
like
was,
this, because
it
you were
was.
like this, right?
Okay.
And then we were standing right here, and then we started looking at each other for like 30 seconds.
And in my mind,
Right?
I'm like, I wasn't just gonna go and kiss him because I didn't know what the crap I was doing.
And then as we were staring into each other's eyes for like, it felt like an eternity.
It was forever.
It was a long time.
I was just waiting for my dad to call me again.
I stepped back, we stop hugging, right? And we sit back for a second.
Oh my gosh, that's
And then
right.
I go to put the car and drive again, like in reverse again.
Oh my gosh, yes, you're so right.
And then this is what she says. You gonna kiss me or what?
I think I was so mad because I thought he got my cue. And then I sat back and I think I crossed
She
my
goes-
arms like this,
She
like
says,
pouting.
you gonna kiss me or what?
And then he starts to back up again and I looked at him and I was like, and he's like, what? And I was like, are you gonna kiss me or what?
In my head I go, there it is!
And he went like this, he was like, He was shook.
Green light.
face-
I was like,
His face was
my gosh.
absolutely shook. And I couldn't believe I just said that. Like, holy crap, what did I just say? And it's with Austin. What if this is so weird? Like, I can't even take it.
oh my gosh.
What were you thinking when I said that?
Immediately I thought like, there it is. Because I felt it the whole time and I was not going to say anything because I knew if it was me, it wouldn't go anywhere. So you had to say something. I know Allie values her words so much.
So much.
And so she wouldn't say anything unless she really, really meant it. And then she did. And I was like, no way she just said that. There is no way she just said that. And then I went back in for the hug.
And then, no, you didn't.
I went back in to put my arm around you. And then you started freaking out a little bit.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my gosh. That's right. That's right.
I pulled her in a little closer. And then she freaked out. She went, hold on a second, hold on a second, hold on a second.
In my
She's
head,
like,
here's the thing, guys.
wait.
Listen, let me explain. So in my head, I was just so slick and cool. Like, I am cool, calm, collected. And then when the heat, I was under the pressure.
Everything past
Austin
that
pulled
point
me in. I was like,
yellow.
wait, no, stop.
She said, wait. And then as soon as you got the courage, I put my arm around you again. And the way you were coming off was like you wanted me to like kiss you, right? I was like, all right, I'm gonna kiss you.
I think I was just nervous, and that's what you interpreted it as.
And then I went in for like, not like a tiny kiss, but like
Oh
a
my
double
gosh.
kiss where like you kiss
Yes.
once and then kiss again.
Yes, and I have never kissed before, right? So I thought he was just gonna give me a peck kiss, right? That's what I'm like expecting.
Which it wasn't anything intense.
Yes, it was.
No, it was not.
I remember to this day.
No. Guys, what happened after will explain why.
I went in with my eyes open. Like, you know, Bruno Mars' song talks about, like,
She goes,
had her eyes wide open.
why were they open?
First of all, it was not a pet kiss. I don't care what he says. I pulled back. Homeboy went for it. He had like a look of shock on his face, and he like did not hold back. Like, he like went for
it was not that big. It wasn't a peck.
No, but it was bigger than that.
It was bigger than a peck because a peck kiss is like. But then it was like a nice kiss with a second kiss. So it was two nice little kisses.
Right. But I
It wasn't anything crazy intense.
So anyways, I freaked out, right? I pull back and I'm like, whoa.
She goes, "Ah!"
You know I've never had my first kiss. What are you doing? 'Cause
She
then
was
I was
in
like,
shock.
in my mind at the same time, I was just like, holy crap, that was the worst kiss ever. I was gonna go tell you, I'm the worst kisser ever. I'm freaking out right now. This is so embarrassing. This is my worst fear. I can't believe that I just lived this. Like, what the frick? I feel the feeling. Put in the comments if y'all feel my feeling right now. I literally waited 21 years to have my first kiss because I was holding it so special. And in that moment, like that part that I had viewed as my identity was ripped away from me. And I know you guys are thinking I'm being dramatic, and I was, but you have to understand, I'm just really innocent.
Can I tell them?
Yes.
She starts bawling her eyes out, crying to the nines. She's all,
I was
and her
not.
hair is
so
over her face. I'm just sitting there like, are you okay? And she's just like,
Okay, guys, he's being so dramatic. Okay, let me say something to
not
myself.
at all.
Okay.
I'm doing it exactly
No,
the way
that
she
is not
did.
how I did it. Did I cry? Yes. I will own up to that.
Oh, yeah.
Embarrassing? Oh, yeah. But yeah, I did it, okay? I think it's a good story. I was not like, oh my god, my life is wrecked, oh my gosh. You're like, are you okay? Are you okay? And I'm like, yeah, I'm fine.
I was like, do you regret it? What's going on here? You're like,
I wouldn't talk to him. I was just silent.
bro,
the whole way home.
silent the whole way home. And then she started scratching my neck, and I assume she just started scratching it to tell me she's okay. She's just a little bit in shock right now.
No, and that's what I did want you to know, because I didn't want you to think that you did anything wrong, because you didn't, right? I was just so overwhelmed. Like, I was having an identity crisis.
Which was a good move, because as soon as you started scratching my neck, I was like, oh, okay, we're good.
Oh my gosh, so Austin dropped me off that night. I went to my room. I think I called or texted my friend Kay Stout, and I like told her like that me and Austin had kissed because she's 3 hours behind us in LA, and she like freaked out. And of course, like I got in my bed like all like giddy, right? And erasing the part that I cried. You know when it talks about in the Bible how like God gives you a grace to go through the things you're called to? Austin definitely had a grace to go through that with me, because any other guy honestly would have been like, this girl is psycho.
I knew you enough to know that like, oh, this is just one of those them things Allie's going through, you know what I mean? I will walk with her through it.
But I will say, I'm so happy that that happened, and I never would have thought that I would be the one on the first date to kiss someone, or that I'd be the one to tell the guy to kiss me, but I did.
That's how it needed to happen. We're gonna be telling this story forever.
And I
love it.
genuinely think like it was the confirmation that I needed, because that kiss broke something off of me and made me trust you more.
I remember going to church the next day and walking past you, and I was like, is she gonna be okay? I was basically basically like, okay, if she's like nice to me and like comes up to me and stuff, I'm like, we're good. We can like move on. If not, this is done. This is like the deciding factor whether or not we're gonna work out. And I walk in and I remember you seeing me, and then we like kind of smiled at each other a little bit, and we were like, okay. And I was like, what?
Yeah, and you were so excited. He was like glowing the next day at church. I'll never forget that. He looked so happy. And I think Noah came up to me and he's like, how'd last night go? Because Austin's looking really happy today.
Because I was happy.
And we didn't tell anyone we kissed for like a really long time.
No, yeah.
I can't believe that I'm hard launching this to the entire world right now.
Oh
This is
my
like
gosh.
one of the most humbling moments of my life. So Austin, our first kiss, what would you rate it, a scale of 1 to 10?
No. We're going home now, and I'm not rating nothing. I'm not rating anything. Ask Dylan what it was.
Alright guys, well that was today's vlog. I gotta have a stern talking to with Austin and Dylan apparently
yeah.
because there's some
Yes,
things
you
that need to
do.
be taken back.
Hey, some things can never be taken back.
So you're gonna fight with me today. I guess I'll see you guys next time. Make sure you guys do not forget to like and subscribe because there's so much more to this story. So many awkward moments, a lot more embarrassing tears, and y'all aren't gonna want to miss it. So click whatever button you gotta do because there's only 70% of you guys that subscribe to this channel, which means a lot of y'all are gonna miss out on all the fun we have coming up. But all y'all that subscribe, I cannot wait to see what's in store and share a lot more awkwardness with y'all.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be great.
Yeah. Don't hold this video against me. Okay, I'm just pretending this didn't happen. Goodbye.
Moment wishing it'll be alright if we just learn to love the other one, if we just pray for the other one, if we just stop to help each other run. Yeah, if we could learn to love the other one, if we could pray for the other one, if we could look into each other's eyes and take